debating who is the best TV animal or character or movie. I said, we just heard from Chucky and Danny. Next, we're going to hear from Nikki and Clet Slim. I'm so excited to see who they've chosen. And remember, we will hear from the judges after this round. Nikki, whenever you're ready, just give me a thumbs up and I'll start the timer.
Let's do it.
All right, let's go.
All right, hello, my name is Spicy Nikki. I'm going to stand because I love to make this character a big, powerful moment. I chose Bugs Bunny. We all know Bugs Bunny. We know he's crazy. We know he's wild. We know he's dumb at times, but we love him. I do want to add in, Bugs did make his first appearance in a 1940 film, A Wild Card, directed by Tex Avery. That is about 86 years ago. So in that 86 years, Bugs has evolved going into Space Jam, the second movie, which I don't remember, but that's okay. And then you also can't forget about all these little scenes he comes up with. And on top of that, Bugs never, ever, ever loses a battle. It's rare for him to actually lose a battle. He has done Elmer Fudd wrong, Yosemite Sam, and as well as Daffy Duck. So there's these three main characters that he always seems to get the upper hand on and everything. And as well as in 1997, Bugs became the first cartoon character to get his first ever U.S. postal stamp, being Mickey Mouse. And Mickey Mouse is huge. So hearing Bugs Bunny get up there is like major. And on top of that, he also received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame in 1985, which is also major. I can already imagine how hard it is to get a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. So anyone who gets a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, that's amazing. And on top of that, in the 2002 TV Guide poll, he was ranked one of the greatest cartoon characters of all time. And for me, it's more of the fact that when I look back at watching Bugs Bunny, it reminded me of the times that I connected with my dad, I connected with my mom. It was that little Saturday, Sunday show that you would watch with your family, sit down on the couch and actually connect with each other. And then after the episode, my dad would be cracking up jokes, using Bugs Bunny's line, "What's up, Doc?" And it really worked. He got it carried like going. So for me, it's more of like the impermanence of what Bugs Bunny has done for a lot of people. And it reminds you that even if you're quirky, you're weird, you might be really smart, it doesn't make you more different. It just makes you more of a more comedic character in an aspect. So for me, I did pick Bugs Bunny, and that's all I have to say. I really appreciate it, and good luck, everybody.
All right, thank you. That was great, Nikki. Plus, I'm excited to hear who you picked. All right, we got Scooby. We got was it Winter the dolphin, right? And Bugs Bunny. I'm excited to see who you got. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right, take us off.
All right. Well, the first time I was on this show, there were two people debating the same thing, and I knew Chucky and I had something in common, but much like my character is motivated by food, I also chose Scooby-Doo, and I imagine that's why Chucky did, right? Because he's motivated by food, and so is Scooby-Doo, and I'm not going to give him any more to go off of, right? But yes, I chose Scooby-Doo as well, but I chose Scooby-Doo on purpose, not just because he was the only one I could think of. It was because of the fact that he's so relatable, right? He was the loyal companion to Shaggy. He's very relatable in terms of he taught children that a lot of times fear is just, monsters is just somebody behind a mask, and you can fight fear with logic and a little bit of a little bit of teamwork. Again, his loyalty definitely took him to be an equal member of the Mystery Gang. He was crucial to the Mystery Gang. Also, he's been Chucky was right, 1969. But we have to talk about how he's been a staple of pop culture through cartoons, through movies, through TV for 50 years. Chucky did say that as well. But he's evolved through numerous series. He's gone through a lot of different evolutions, but he's remained the same. He beats out the competition like Snoopy and Lassie. I got the idea from Danny because she wanted to do Lassie, and I was like, oh no. We're gonna do something different. He's very wholesome. He's witty. He's had 14 different TV series, and 42 different movies. That's Scooby-Doo. And other than that, I'm going to yield the rest of my time just by saying he's a multi-generational icon in pop culture, and I want a loyal friend like Scooby, and I want to not pay for his food ever. So I'm going to yield the rest of my time.
All right, so that was great. We have two Scooby Doo people, right? Okay, that's always fun. Keep in mind, while they can definitely piggyback off of each other on this, because y'all did pick the same one, we still want to see who can debate it best, okay? So keep that in mind, judges. So, judges, while y'all are doing your thing, y'all remember how I said I was kind of adding in a twist, something fun, right? Something fun for us to gain extra points. Are y'all ready for that?
Yes.
All right, so I've got some trivia questions for you guys, okay? We're going to go in order. All right. And if you answer it right, of course, you get a point. Everyone's going to have the same question. All right, so like I said, we're going to go in order as you answer them, and whoever gets it right gets points, okay? Are you listening, judges? Because okay. So for the first question, since it's the first round, I'm gonna kind of do it easy. I'll be easy this time, okay? And we'll do it Scooby Doo. All right. So the first question is going to be about Scooby Doo. Chucky, what kind of dog is Scooby Doo?
Great Dane.
Okay. Danny?
He's a Great Dane.
Nikki?
Yeah, Great Dane.
Plus.
As a true Scooby-Doo fan, I knew he was a Great Dane.
All right, everybody got one extra point. Congratulations. All right, we can do one more unless the judges are ready. Y'all just let me know. All right, I don't think they're ready because I didn't get the cue, so we'll do one more, okay? We'll keep it on breeds of dogs, okay? Famous dogs for this one. In Family Guy, what breed of dog is Brian? Chucky.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, hands away from the devices, you guys. We cannot use our devices for this one.
A lab.
Danny?
I'm going to say he's a type of spaniel.
Okay. Nikki?
Yeah, I think he was a type of spaniel. So yeah, I think it has to be spaniel. I'm positive.
All right, in class.
I'm going to go with Beagle Spaniel. Because, yes, I see that, yeah. A Beagle Spaniel, I don't even know if those two dogs ever loved each other, but a Beagle Spaniel.
All right, so the only one to get that point, I'm going to let Chucky get it because he did say lab. He is a Labrador Retriever. Okay, you guys? Yes, he is a Labrador Retriever.
Longhorn is not a lab nose.
All right, so out of the trivia, the quick trivia, Chucky gained 2 points. Danny, Nikki, and Swim got 2 points. All right, everyone that's coming in. This is Down the Rabbit Hole. I'm your host, Bunny. Today we have Chucky, Divine Danny, Spicy Nikki, and Class Swim. We are debating our favorite TV animals, okay? Right now we're just waiting on a judge, and I think I just got the request, so if y'all want to drop down, come in and give us what they deserved in the first round before we go into our rebuttal round, okay? All right, here we go. Here is our mystery judge this week, Cowboy. Y'all know Cowboy. He's going to critique too, right? He's going to watch. So, what do you got for us, Cowboy?
So everybody's doing really good. Y'all are bringing facts. Y'all are bringing your own opinion.
Is there an echo?
Yeah, I have my phone.
Oh, okay. All right, go ahead.
My thing is the confidence. I need to see more confidence. Again, you all are doing great, but the confidence needs to be there because that's what we all are looking for. I need to turn this off. Sorry.
All right. Is that all for us, Cowboy? Like
I
I
mean,
said,
right now, yeah.
all right. Well, thank you, Cowboy. All right. I do want to do a quick reminder. Top Gifter, you guys, you do get a custom flyer, a chance to pick a future show topic, and a chance to be a mystery judge, okay? Can I go ahead and have my contestants request the box and get started for the rebuttal statements? I am actually really excited to hear these, you guys.
All right, I'm dropping down.
Again, all right. Again, everyone, this is Down the Rabbit Hole, and I am your host, Bunny. We are here every Sunday at 2 p.m., okay? All right, there's Chucky. I agree. I think everyone's doing great.
Serious.
There's Danny. All right. There's Nikki. All right. And there is Class. So are y'all ready? All right. Let me fix the time. I don't know why it didn't change for me that time. There we go. All right. So you only get 2 minutes this round, okay? Which y'all know. Y'all played. You've been here before. All right, Chucky, you let me know when you're ready, and I'm gonna start this timer.
So what am I just going at them now?
Yeah, you're breaking down the facts. Everything you've heard, you're breaking it down. You're analyzing it. You're saying, okay, I heard you, but this is why Scooby-Doo is better, okay? All right, you ready?
Yep.
Okay, let's go.
All right, we're first going to start with Divine Danny. See, your thing might be a good little fairy tale, but I'm sorry. Scooby-Doo has been around for decades longer than Free Willy. Now, what's up, Nikki? Little Bugs Bunny over there. Don't get me wrong, Bugs Bunny is good, but not as good as Scooby-Doo. I'll tell you that much right now. Good character, but it's been around just as long, but Scooby-Doo has been around, I feel like, way longer now, considering you don't really hear much about Looney Tunes anymore. And now Class Swim. We picked out the same thing. I can't really you stumped me pretty well, but other than that, good pick. That's all I gotta say. I can't really think of anything else right now.
Thank you, Chucky. Also, I do want to remind everyone, while this show is not featured, we still want to respect the app's rules, right? So let's all be good boys and girls today. That means no smoking, no drinking, no cussing, right? All right, and no nudity. All right, I don't know why y'all would. Let's hope it never comes down to that. But I'm sure we've seen it, right? All right, Danny, are you ready?
Yes.
All right, let's go.
Okay. So, yes, Winter may not be some cute, adorable little cartoon, but Winter packs a powerful message. Winter was real. Winter was real. She inspired people through her life. She inspired people through her struggles, and she inspired people through her death. Do you know how many people across America mourned for her when she died? Do you know how many people went specifically to the Clearwater Marine Institute just to meet her, just to see the dolphin that could, not the engine that could, the dolphin that could, people, get with the program. And Chucky, Winter was real. She wasn't a fairy tale. Her story wasn't all cupcakes and rainbows. If it was cupcakes and rainbows, her tail would have survived. She wasn't cupcakes and rainbows. And you know what? Winter contributed to the common good because they had to develop a gel to go over her tail to protect her from the prosthetic called Winter's gel. They actually use that for amputees across the globe now. She helped other amputees. That is inspiring. Yes, Scooby is wholesome. Scooby is a family name. Scooby gets participation from the whole family. So does Bugs Bunny. But you know what Winter has that they don't? Winter has perseverance. Winter has strength. Winter faced the cruelty of the world. Real life, man, real life. She faced the cruelty of real life. Real life. And you know what? I'm going to just rest right there.
I think that was great, Daddy. I think you picked a great stopping point. Man, Nikki, class, after that, I hope y'all ready. Are you ready, Nikki?
Oh, yeah, baby. Let's go.
All right, I'm starting this timer. I love the energy. Love it. All right, let's.
All right, whenever you're ready. All right, so I do agree with the Scooby Doo statement, but let's be real here. Did you not hear me? Over 80 years of Bugs Bunny being here. And I've heard so many people talk about the first Space Jam movie as well. Now, I'm not saying Scooby Doo this and that. Yes, Scooby Doo does have family morals, but Bugs Bunny has really pushed past the fourth wall dimension. Not many cartoon characters push past that fourth wall dimension. Not only talking to the audience, us, but also talking to the producers who draw the things and stuff. And for me, it's I never watched Scooby Doo till I was like 5, 6, and I'm 27. So I didn't know who Scooby Doo was till I was like 5. When I was 1 year old, I was watching Bugs Bunny. So I can impersonate Bugs Bunny, but I do know who Bugs Bunny is, like almost off by heart. Now with Winter the Dolphin, I do agree, but I never knew who Winter the Dolphin was, so I didn't really ride when Winter the Dolphin thing happened. No, I'm not saying it's not something to get emotional about. It does. It really does hit the heart. But realistically, I didn't know who Winter the Dolphin was. So for me, it's like, okay, I guess I have to do a little bit more research, I guess, on my cartoon characters. But for me, it's Bugs Bunny has pushed people, has made people confident, has reminded people that no matter what somebody tells you or what somebody puts you through, like Yosemite Sam, Daffy Duck, no matter how much somebody might make you mad, he was the most positive person. He always had something hilarious to say towards somebody to try to make them smile, try to make them laugh. How many times was I in a really bad mood and all I did was turn on Bugs Bunny and I walked away like I am the happiest person I've ever been in months. Bugs Bunny has helped me feel more confident, and I couldn't be any more happier to stand on my point for this. Like I said, your guys' points are awesome, but I do think Bugs Bunny is the #1 best cartoon, and that's it.
And perfect timing. Look at that. All right, everyone that's just coming in, this is Down the Rabbit Hole. I am your host, Bunny. You just heard from Chucky. You just heard from Danny, and you just heard from Nikki on all their rebuttals. Now we're going on to Class Slim. Are you ready?
I think so. I wanted to make sure my voice was. I'm good.
All right, I'm going to start your timer, even though you can't see it right now. There we go.
All right. Yeah, I mean, if we were going to build the Mount Rushmore of TV animals, I can promise you Winter is not going to be on there. I can promise you Scooby-Doo is definitely on there. And Bugs Bunny, nah, probably not either. Okay? But we have to talk about how Scooby-Doo leaves the rabbit and the dolphin in the dust. I would like to fix all everybody's claims that I know that Winter is real. Her fin is not, but her, we're going to leave that there. I don't know any other TV animal that promotes a work-life balance like Scooby-Doo does, right? His primary multi-million-dollar franchise is built off of not going to work. I challenge you to give me a dog that can fit random places. He defies the laws of physics and biology. All right. I really do challenge anybody to present me with an animal that is a cultural icon in the current day that's okay with admitting the fact that he's a coward. I would like to say that we need more people, dogs, things like that are like this in 2026. He's scared and hungry. That's it. He's relatable. He's also a linguistic pioneer. He invented his own language. And when you spoke, we understood it, right? He didn't say much, but we knew exactly how he was feeling. Outside of that, he's Scooby Doo is just, I mean, you want to secure the bag. I want to secure the bag. His bag just happens to be Scooby Snacks. That's it. That's all. All right. So he's securing the bag, but he's also out here gaslighting ghosts. He's gaslighting people. He's teaching kids it's okay to be scared. As long as you can approach it with logic and a little bit of teamwork, you're going to be okay. Not only that, he might have been Shaggy's dog. The whole team called him our dog. I'll yield the rest of my 0 time.
All right. Thank you, class. So, our judges, y'all have a lot to work with, okay? I kind of feel bad for you guys. All right. Whenever I said we have the best of the season, we have the best of the season here with us right now. And that shows. I appreciate you all. But are you ready? Are you ready for the trivia questions I got for y'all now?
No.
All
What
right,
is it?
everybody get ready for that. All righty. This one might be kind of easy and it's kind of like nostalgic for me. All right, this time we're going to start with class and then Nikki and then Danny and then Chucky, okay? All right. In The Rescuers, what animals are the main heroes?
Is that a Scooby Doo movie?
No, but we're starting with class, okay, Chucky?
Oh,
They're,
I thought it was my
are they
turn.
chipmunks or
It's gonna be
squirrels?
easy.
They're chipmunks. Chipmunks.
Nikki?
I might be wrong.
Chat, y'all can help, okay? Chat is more than you are welcome to help your people. Okay.
I'll go with Bugs Bunny for the fun of it.
Okay. Dang.
You said the movie The Rescuers, right?
Yes.
They were mice.
Okay, Chucky.
Mice.
All right, so that is an extra point for Chucky and Danny. Looks like the judges are ready, but stay put. I want to do one more question, okay? All right, this one, okay? It's fun. In Adventure Time, what kind of animal is Jake? Class.
In what?
In Adventure Time, what kind of animal is Jake? Chat, remember you can help.
I don't think I've ever seen Adventure Time. So we're going to say that Jake sounds like a fish. I don't know.
Okay. Are you sure?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, Nikki.
You said what kind of breed, right?
No, I said what kind of animal is Jake in the show Adventure
A
Time?
dog. A dog.
Okay, Danny.
I don't watch Adventure Time, but I've seen enough previews to know that Jake is a dog.
All right, and
Dog.
Chucky. All right, so that is an extra point for Nikki, Danny, and Chucky. That was a very good guess, though, class. You kind of just went with that name, Jake. Jake sounds like something I would name this, right?
Sounds
And I
like a
love
fish.
that. I love that. Motivated Stud tried to help you out, and that's why I said, "Are you sure?"
I know. I saw it. I really liked. I want to go get a fish now. And Jake.
Okay. All right, the judges are ready. So if y'all want to go ahead and drop down, I'm having a lot of fun. I hope y'all are. Everyone, this is Down the Rabbit Hole. I am your host, Bunny. We just had round one opening statements. Now we're going into we just had round two, which was the rebuttal. We got a judge coming up to tell us what they thought so far before we head off into round three with their final punchline, okay? All right, Cowboy, let us know what you think.
All right, so far it's been pretty unanimous.
that everybody's rebuttals were good. They were great. They all brought some of what they needed, but at the same time, we still want to see more confidence in the argument. We do. Yo, stop watering y'all selves down. Be respectful, yes, but stop watering yourselves down. Show us why we should choose you as the winner, because we ain't seen what we need to see completely. So bring it.
All right. Thank you, Cowboy. Everyone, by the way, I hope you're favoriting the judges that has made themselves known, the admins in the chat. If you want to be on later in the show,
Bunny, drop me down.
anyone in Red can get you booked, okay? And what do you say, Cowboy?
Drop me down. I can't do it on my phone.
Okay. All right. Debaters, contestants, whatever you prefer to be called today. Are you ready? All right, we got Chucky. Chucky just likes going first, I think. Chucky's quick with it. All right. We got Danny.
Trying to go first.
Nikki. Okay, so the order does change a bit, right? Right? Okay, here we go. We got a little change in the order. But, Chucky still goes first. All right. So this is the closing statement, you guys. All right. This is the closing statement for Down the Rabbit Hole, where we're talking about favorite TV, movies, or animals. Okay. Also, don't forget, we still got about 20 minutes left in the show, but the top gifter of the stream, you get to come back as a mystery judge. You get to give a show topic, and you get a customized flyer posted on IG, and also a little slideshow here, right? All right. So, Chucky, are you ready for your final punchline? Are you ready to convince us all on why Scooby-Doo is the best?
Yes, I'm ready.
All right, I'll start the timer.
All right, so this is my final debate, and this is going to be the jawbreaker and the deal that seals it all. So I'm sorry, for most of the other debaters here, Scooby-Doo is the longest reigning TV show, movie. He's more than just a coward dog. He's more than just a hungry dog. He is also a loyal dog to his friends, family, whatever you want to be. Was there for kids growing up and everything, for mainstream media for kids to get into. Definitely had way bigger of a franchise, Danny, than Free Willy that you watch pretty much. But you know what? Nor here or there. That has to be the icing on the cake when it comes to most things. Because you know what? When you sit and look at debatable reasons, you look at a franchise. You don't look at a one and done. It's like certain singers, right? Certain singers are good, but you get the one hit wonders that were only relevant because of one thing. And you know what? As my final thing in the coffin, Scooby-Doo taught me how to be a better friend and to treat everybody right with respect and dignity and everything. And that is my closing debate right there.
All right. Thank you, Chucky. That was great. All right. I think you ended it on a very strong statement. All right. Nikki, are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Oh, Nikki's ready. All right. I'm starting the timer now, Nikki, and go.
All right. So I do appreciate you guys for your critiques and stuff. But at the end of the day, I don't really care. Bugs Bunny is the #1 best cartoon. Hear me out on this. Do I have to bring up the first ever cartoon character to get on a U.S. postal stamp? That is major. 86 years in the business and it's still continuing. Yes, Scooby-Doo is still going, but I don't talk about Scooby-Doo as much as I used to. I talk more about Bugs Bunny than any character in the entire world. Now, yes, the whole Free the Willy thing's amazing, but I don't sit here being like, oh yeah, I went to the Marine Lands and did this and that and blah, 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 blah. No, I didn't do any of that. I was too busy watching Bugs Bunny, trying to understand more of his character, more about his fourth wall dimension, breaking it, talking to the audience, talking to the crowd, talking to the people who are creating him, drawing, writing, you name it. Now, like I said, nobody voted, but at the end of the day, I came in with pens that are clean. I wore red for a reason because I came to get bloody, baby. So, of course, there's so much that Bugs Bunny has done for this world. He's helped me become more of a confident person with my comedy. I'm able to joke around with people more than I used to. I used to be scared cracking up jokes because I was afraid I'm going to offend this person. Bugs Bunny reminded me the only person that you're offending is yourself. It does not matter what you say, it's only going to offend you. The other person might laugh, but you've got to go along with it. You've got to remind yourself that no matter what happens, that you can do what you need to do and joke and have a good time. It's like going down the rabbit hole, just like Bugs Bunny, right? So for me, it's just I have to stand by Bugs Bunny. I can't say Scooby Doo's way better than Bugs Bunny, and I definitely can't say Winter's better than Bugs Bunny because for me, Bugs Bunny has made a staple, has a Hollywood star, and he's pretty fantastic and fierce. So I love him, and I'd like to end it on that note. Good luck, guys.
Right. Thank you, Nikki. All right. For those coming in, this is Down the Rabbit Hole. I'm your host, Bunny. All right. We meet here every Sunday at 2 p.m. and we debate different topics. All right. Today, we're going down the rabbit hole on who's the best TV or movie character. We just heard from Chucky, who had Scooby Doo, and Nikki, who had Bugs Bunny. Now we're on to Class Slim, who also picked Scooby Doo, and I just really want to see where hers differ from Chucky's on this. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right, let's go.
I would like to set the record straight. We're not talking about Free Willy. We're talking about Winter the Dolphin. Okay, not Free Willy. Winter the Dolphin. Now, Winter the Dolphin, great protagonist, but she lacks range. She lives in a pool. She can't drive a van. She can't solve mysteries. She's just in a pool. All right. She gives him. She definitely gives inspiration for sure, but that inspiration stays in the pool. Now, if we talk about Bugs Bunny, here in my notes, I believe that he was actually like a calculated psychopath. He didn't have friends. All he had was victims that he wasn't going to prank again. So Bugs Bunny taught you how to be a good friend. Now I'm watching you with both of my eyes because all he did was gaslight people and hide in holes to scare the hunters. And that he taught you how to be a friend. That makes me nervous. I would say that Scooby Doo is the quintessential white collar worker. He defines the human existence. He is the human connection. He is everything. He just has a little more fur and a speech impediment. You know what I mean? I have here that the Bugs is too smart to be relatable. Winter is too aquatic to be helpful. And Scooby Doo is more than just a dog. He is the human experience. He solves mysteries, not just for glory, but for snacks. And I want a friend that's willing to do anything for me for snacks. We all look for that friend that will help you move for pizza and beer. Scooby Doo is that friend. It can't be Bugs. It can't be Winter. But Scooby is your friend that's going to help you move for pizza and beer. And he does it all for a guy in a green V-neck. You know what I'm saying? All very, very basic, but that is the human connection. I yield the rest of my time.
All right,
That's all I got.
your class. That was great. So everyone, again, this is Down the Rabbit Hole with Bunny. I'm your host. Make sure you are favoriting Chucky, Nikki, Clap, and Danny, and all the gifters and supporters of the stream, right? Danny, are you ready?
I am, but before I start, I have one question.
Yes.
Am I allowed to flip my tablet around and show pictures?
Yes, you absolutely are, as long as it's not like promoting violence or any, something like that. Yes, you absolutely
One of them
can.
will be a little bit, it could be triggering for some people to see. It's just going to be winter's disfigured tail.
All right, let me ask my admins. Admins, what do you think?
It's not as bad as it sounds, and I can actually share it in the admin chat if you'd like approval that way.
Okay. All right. It doesn't look bad. Okay, I'll let you show it. Okay, I'll let you show it, Danny. Just make sure that it's not, too, disturbing. And everyone, if you're squeamish, permission to look away, and I can tell you when to look back. Okay, I can let you know when she's done showing it. I'm gonna go ahead and start the timer. Okay, Danny. Everyone, go ahead and look away if you're squeamish.
Okay. So my competitors all had really, really fantastic points and arguments, right? But here's why winter is the best. Winter may be confined to an aquarium. Winter may be just, as Chucky said, a one-trick pony. She may be flat. But you know what? I will tell you something. With all of the passion in my soul, winter is the best. And this is why. Did Bugs or Scooby ever go through something like that and bounce back? Did they ever go through something like that and bounce back?
All right.
This is what she was left with after she lost her tail. She bounced back. She learned how to overcome that obstacle. She came, she overcame, and she executed to her fullest. If that is not true friendship, if that is not loyalty, if that is not perseverance, if that is not passion, compassion, and empathy to its core, then I do not know what it is. Because people, she was an inspiration. And I yield.
All right. I think all y'all did great. Y'all, that concludes season 1 of Down the Rabbit Hole debating, okay? Next, we'll get with the judges. We're going to give them time. Everyone, if you're coming in, you missed some great points, okay? This is Down the Rabbit Hole. I'm your host, Bunny. We got Chucky. We got Spicy Nikki. We got Class Slim. And we got Danny. Make sure you're hitting them with the fave. All right, y'all got about 10 more minutes also to be the top gifter of the stream, where you'll get a custom flyer, get to come in as a mystery judge, and help pick a topic. Now, you guys don't go nowhere yet because, these judges, they got a lot to consider. Y'all want another chance to win some extra points before you do your introductions real quick? Y'all want another chance? Okay.
Sure.
All right. Now, these may be a little bit harder. All right. But I think it'd be fun. Let me look here because I don't want to be too easy. All right. I may even throw some trick questions in on this, okay? So be paying attention to what I say, all right? Chucky, this time we will start with you, all right? In The Fox is a Hound, what breed of dog is Cocker?
I want to say he's a hound.
Okay. Nikki, do you need me to repeat the question, or do you got it?
Oh, no. I think I already got it. I think it was a bloodhound, actually.
Okay. Class?
I gotta trust Master Voices, and I didn't use the comments last time. I went with Jake is a fish, but I'm gonna go with a basset hound.
Okay. Danny?
Copper was a bloodhound, if I'm not mistaken.
All right. So this is what I'm going to do, okay? All right. So Copper is a bloodhound, all right? So that means Nikki and Danny both got a point, but Chucky in class also said he was a type of hound, but just, wasn't very specific. So we're going to give him 0.5, okay? 0.5 for effort. You had it half right. Okay. All right. I always loved it. My name's Coffer and I'm a hound dog, right? All right. So let me find another one for you guys. Who all is Pokemon fans? Okay. In Pokemon, what real world animal is Pikachu closest to? And Chucky, start.
Feel like I should know this one. Ooh. Can you re-say it again?
In Pokemon, what real world animal is Pikachu closest to?
I want to say what I don't know. I'm not gonna guess something I don't know.
Okay, Nikki.
I probably should have watched Pokemon more. I'm a fan, but I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go with a mouse.
Okay, class.
I'm reading the comments. I'm going with mouse.
Okay, and Danny.
My husband and I literally just had this conversation. It is a mouse.
All right, the correct answer is mouse, so everybody got a point for that round except Chucky. All right, I got one more question, and then I'm going to let y'all do your introductions, okay? Because I could not leave this one out, and I'm a little disappointed that nobody picked. I'm not going to go on that rant. I'll wait until after the show, okay? But in the Jungle Book, what kind of animal is called Chucky?
Baby first. Can you read it again?
In the Jungle Book, what kind of animal is called?
Wasn't that the snake?
Okay, Nikki?
I really don't know this one, so I'm gonna go crazy and say black bear.
Okay, class.
Snake.
All right, Danny.
Ka was a snake.
All right, everybody got a point that round except for Nikki. All right, you guys. Chucky starts off with the introduction. When can we find you? When are you on? And what do you have coming up?
My name is MF Chucky. I try to typically stream around 10 o'clock Eastern Time. I am a part of Alpha's One and Done coming up March 14th, and I'm hosting my own April 20th.
All right, and Nikki, what about you?
Hello, my name's Spicy Nikki. You probably have all seen me around. Yeah, I like love doing shows. I love being in people's shows. If you guys are ever looking for somebody, my Instagram and TikTok are in my profile. Feel free to message me. I am literally available 24/7 until I get a job. But fast. I do dance on here. I do horror movie reviews, attorneys. Sometimes I do talent shows. Like I have a bunch of people come in if they feel comfortable enough that they want to sing, act, dance. You're more than welcome to. I'm looking for an opener and a closer. I have somebody who can close my shows down, but I do need somebody who wants to open. So if anybody's comfortable tonight that wants to come to my live and do like a song or something, please come by. I would love to have everyone. I do have to run in like 4 minutes. I still have time, but I have to show up one for lip sync on Tag. She does the Wheel of Fortune. So if you guys want to come by and watch that and see if Nick can win again, then yeah. Other than that, I love you guys. I'm still gonna be here until once it one hits. I have to head out, but I love you guys. You guys are awesome. You guys like sniped me. Ow, it hurts.
All right, thank you, Nikki, and class from you.
Before Spicy Nikki leaves, Spicy Nikki is on Acting Out this coming Thursday. Thursday the 26th with Divine Annie, the two of them together.
Okay.
It'll be fun. But I'm classroom. I try to stream every day. I'm a teacher in real life. So when I don't have the energy for people, I just don't go live. That's it. That's all. So if you don't see me, it's because the kids saw too much of me, and I don't want you to see that part of me. I am an admin for many shows. I admin for Kauai I admin for Queen Honey. I admin for PYT, for ABCs with PYT. I admin for Role Model Fresh on Thursdays, Big Country on Fridays, Rookie on Saturdays, and I am hosting an auction on the 21st. I'm on the board of a nonprofit called #SOS in my auction. All bid fees will go to that nonprofit. The nonprofit was started here on this app, and I co-host personal development streams with Master Voices Sundays at 7 and Wednesdays at 7:30. That's all.
All right, and Danny, tell us about you.
I'm Divine Danny. I have a plethora of things going on. Me personally, I run 2 shows. I have Saturdays at 7 p.m. Eastern. It's Delicious Deets with me, where we have the cookies and the tea is hot. We're doing a celebrity segment right now. On Sundays at 8 p.m. Eastern, we have Cards Against Meet Me, which is my take on Cards Against Humanity. This week is a Harry Potter edition. I admin for Bunny, for TRD, and for Down the Rabbit Hole. I also admin for Queen Lala, and I will be in Role Model Fresh's acting out on Thursday. I have a plethora of auctions I'm going to be in from March to May. I'm hosting my very second auction in May on the 16th for my birthday. It's a Mythical Creatures auction. And I'm also an admin for Stoner's 420 auction on March 19th, if you want in on that. So that's all I got for right now.
All right, I'm going to ask y'all to draw it down. Judges, are you ready? You guys, listen, be spamming the emoji of who you think took the win, okay? I'm not bringing up the judges until I see the chat going, okay? I want to see some emojis. All right, let's get them emojis in there. All right, there we go. There we go. All right, Judge, go ahead and request. All righty.
So there should be a couple more before I say
All righty, you guys.
There's Alpha.
Remember, this is a championship, and I think they've done great. All right, and there's Alpha. All right, you guys.
Hello.
Lala, box up. You don't have to show your face. Just talk.
All right, since it's being recorded, I do need the face being shown just to give the winner, and then we can stop the recording if you want.
Gotcha. Okay. Just
Okay,
for a
one
minute,
second.
Alpha.
Yeah, just
Okay, 1 second.
all right. You guys, there we go.
There's Ella.
There's Ella. Hi.
TK.
All right. Just whenever y'all are ready.
Cowboy, do you want to go first?
I mean, I can. So based on points, Chucky got it. But we're not just looking at points. We're looking at everything. Class Swim did go over her time. Chucky didn't use all of his time. Therefore, we're going to take that into consideration as well, and we've all agreed to that. Danny, she did really good, really good. My opinion, as much as I love Scooby-Doo, Scooby-Doo did not win tonight.
Okay. All right.
Ella, your turn.
Okay. So I will just be honest with everybody, and I will just say I did not show up until like halfway through the debate, so I am keeping that in mind as well. But just based off of everyone's arguments that I did hear, and based off of the previous critiques that the judges gave, these are my 2 cents. Okay, so like Cowboy stated, some of us went over our time, some of us went under our time. So something really important to note is Bunny displays the timer for a reason. So we understand that there can sometimes be a delay and when you guys see the timer end. So we understand that and we give a little bit of grace when it comes to that. But if you are actively like going over 30 seconds or even a minute on your time, then unfortunately that is going to be docked against you. Whereas vice versa, if you are not utilizing your full 2 or 3 minutes, then unfortunately that's not enough argument and that's not enough time for us to actually want to agree with your point. Unless you really drop like a hard bombshell fact that all of us just went, ah! Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, then, like, that's different. But the point is just make sure that you're watching the timer because, you know, it's displayed for a reason. But other than that, I feel like everyone, you know, this was definitely a champion of champions. You know what I'm saying? Like everyone was very much in it to win it. So I just want to say thank you guys for all of your participation. Thank you guys for coming to, like with your head in the game. Like thank you guys for having fun with it. This was a super fun debate in my opinion. But respectfully, like yeah, I think Danny just really took it home on this one. She kind of matched all that criteria that